These are the best free plugins that you need for 2025. Welcome to another episode of free plugins for music production you may like. Today we are diving into some game-changing tools that will make you wonder how the developer gave them out for free. So with that being said, let's get started. First up, let's talk about Thump. This is a powerful, fun to use plugin from Metric Halo. This plugin adds deep, punchy low end to your tracks. And if you've ever worked on a mix where your drums or other sounds felt like they were missing weight and presence, Thump is the perfect solution you need. This plugin generates low-end accents based on your existing audio, allowing you to shape, tune, and blend in deep bass frequencies to your tracks seamlessly. According to the developer, Thump is a synthesizer that gets triggered by the input signal of the track you place it on. So which means every time your kick drums, bass line, or percussive instrument hits, Thump generates a completely low frequency response, helping you achieve a fuller, more impactful sound. Let me quickly show you how Thump works. I'll be using this reggae track. And if I solo the kick, only the kick, I would like to have some sort of depth or richness to the kick. So that is where this plugin comes in handy. So once you've loaded Thump, you will see two oscillators on the left hand side, each with faders to control their levels, which is this one right here, oscillator 1, oscillator 2. Each oscillator in Thump has attack frequency, which is this one right here, as you can see, and a sustain frequency. These features allows you to fine-tune how the generated bass transitions between the initial hits and the decay. You can also tweak the amplitude envelope and pitch controls, this one right here, to refine the sound dynamically, and that makes it tighter or even more resonant, but it all depends on your mix need. A great way to experiment with Thump is to solo your drum track and set the wet and dry mix knob to fully wet. As you can see here, this will help isolate that synthesized low end that is going to add to your material so that you can clearly hear what you are doing and also be able to set it on the right key, which I will show you in the demonstration shortly. And it also came with some factory presets you can try out. Alright, let me put it to work so that you can see how this plugin works and also hear the output. And like I said earlier, the first thing I will do is to solo the kick drum. And the next thing I will do, as you can see here, is to disable one of these oscillators. I just want to focus on using this one to fine-tune the low end that will be added to the track. So let me quickly do that. Okay, just a quick tip. I like, memorizing the key of the track by sound. For example, this. Alright, now after playing the track a little bit, I roughly now know where the frequency of the kick would be. So from that information, it will now help me to shape the synth that will be added to the entire kick drum. Alright, at this point, I believe you now understand how this plugin works. So once you've dialed in the right settings, you can now blend the process signal back into your mix for a subtle but powerful enhancement, as you just heard. So if you're listening on studio monitors or headphone, you will really feel the added depth and warmth. Whether you are producing hip-hop, EDM, reggae, in my case, any genre at all that relies on solid low-end foundation, this plugin Thump is a must-have to really enhance and get that depth and weight you're going for. So it is available for free and it is in AAX, AU and VST formats, both for Windows and Mac. I'll be leaving the link in the description. Head over to the Metric Halo website, download it and start boosting your low end or your bass today. And feel free to let us know what you think about this plugin in the comments. That takes us to the next plugin on this list. Next free plugin on this list is KSNxrl Reverb. According to the developer, it is a high quality and powerful reverb plugin designed to add depth and space to your tracks without eating up CPU power. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the key features. According to the developer, you can use this plugin to achieve professional quality ambience and spatial depth, low CPU usage. This plugin is optimized for smooth performance even on low-end setups. User-friendly interface, as you can see, minimalist design with simple yet powerful controls, the stereo width, the damping, the room size, and the mix. And finally, cross-platform compatibility. The developer said it works seamlessly on both Windows and Mac with all major DAWs like FL Studio, Ableton, Logic Pro, etc. Unlike many free reverb plugins, KSNxrl Reverb delivers crystal clear reflections, a natural tail decay, and precise wet-dry control, making it an essential tool for any producer looking to add professional-grade reverb effects to their mix. Whether you're working on vocals, drums, synths, or even orchestral elements, KSNxrl Reverb provides the flexibility and quality needed to elevate your sound. So let's put it to work and hear it in action.
Walking down the sandy shore at dawn, hair gets messy, wind keeps moving on. Walking down the sandy shore at dawn, hair gets messy, wind keeps moving on. Walking down the sandy shore at dawn, hair gets messy, wind keeps moving on. Walking down the sandy shore at dawn, hair gets messy, wind keeps moving on. Walking down the sandy shore at dawn, hair gets messy, wind keeps moving on. Walking down the sandy shore at dawn, hair gets messy, wind keeps moving on.
The next plugin is Dynamic Mid-Side Spatial Plugin, and it is by Zazz. If you're looking for a unique tool to control the stereo field of your mixes, Dynamic Mid-Side Spatial plugin by Zazz is a fantastic free option. This plugin has 4 frequency bands that allows detailed control over both the correlated and uncorrelated parts of your audio signal. Secondly, reverb and noise reduction. This plugin helps in reducing unwanted reverb or noise-like elements in your recording. And finally, stereo auto balancing. This plugin helps to set the weight parameter close to 0 to automatically balance your stereo signal. So guys, let's have a quick demo to see how this plugin works. And as you can see, I have this ozone imager just to use this visualize section to see what is going on. Now let me try it on the acoustic guitar. Alright, I believe you saw that. That was the initial frequency information of the guitar playing. Through the help of this display window here in Ozone 11, we could see that. So there is a whole lot of stereo stuff going on. And from this plugin, you can also see that it is going towards the negative section, which means there is a whole lot of stereo information. So let me tweak all these features to see what happens. Alright, so you saw what happened. Because we have a lot of stereo information on the acoustic guitar sample. The moment I reduced the side feature, you saw that sprayed coming closer towards the middle, which signifies that it is getting rid of those excess stereo information. So that is to say the developer was right with what it said, but I'm still trying to understand how to use this to remove unwanted background noises. According to them, maybe it does it automatically and I didn't pick that. So if you now noticed, this meter now is going towards the positive, which is what we want to see, but it all depends on what you want to achieve. All right, so that is much for Dynamic Mid-Side by Zazz. Try it out and also let us know what you think, maybe something that I missed out while reviewing this particular plugin. And that takes us to the next plugin on today's list. Here we have the 4th plugin, which is Signs. This one is a very interesting one because I personally love the sound quality of this plugin. For those looking to explore new synthesis techniques, Signs is a small but powerful synthesizer that pushes the boundaries of audio modulation. And here are some interesting key features. Advanced audio rate modulation. This plugin offers a unique blend of phase modulation (PM) and amplitude modulation (AM). While it shares similarities with FM synths, its approach goes beyond traditional FM synthesis methods. Thirdly, creative sound design. This plugin is perfect for crafting complex harmonic textures and evolving tones. As you can see on the screen, it has a whole lot of knobs to tweak, but we're not going to go into that. We'll simply go through the factory presets it came with just to hear the sounds. So let's put it to work and hear it in action. Alright, I believe you had that. Let me know what you think about this particular one, and I'll be leaving the link in the description if you're interested to have it. And that takes us to the next plugin on today's list, Slicer Dicer, and it is by Vox Samples. This intuitive plugin, as you can see on the screen, lets you create dynamic chop and slice effects effortlessly with a single BPM sliced time knob. You can instantly achieve precise rhythmic chop effects that blend seamlessly with your DAW. It is available for both Windows and Mac OS, VST3 AAX for Windows, 64 bits, and AU VST3 AAX for Mac OS, 64 bits only. So let me put it to work so we can hear it in action. Alright, that will be much for the demonstration, and the plugin speaks for itself. If you're interested to try it out, I will also be leaving the link in the description. And that brings us to the end of today's video. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and most importantly, ring the bell notification so that when next we upload videos like this, you will be the first to be notified. The links to all these plugins will be in the description. Until next time, stay creative, stay focused, and bye for now.